Hey guys, no time no see. I haven't seen you guys in like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 months. Life just gets in the way sometimes and I really haven't been in the mindset to do videos. Like every time I feel like I want to, kind of feel a little down and don't do them because I feel like how my emotions are going to reflect how I show off on camera. So today I was feeling a little bit, I don't know, like I wanted to get back in the swing of things. I've been kind of going back and forth for the last few weeks whether I wanted to continue to do videos or not. But I kind of wanted to. I want to get back into doing videos as well as makeup tutorials and stuff like that because I never really do tutorials. I do them every once in a while because I don't like how they turn out. But this one, I do like the look. I've been wearing this look almost all week except for the lip color. It's a little different than what I've been wearing lately, like going to work. But I do like the lip color with it. If you want to see how I did this, you keep watching. I decided to do like a get ready with me video just because I thought that would be the easiest for me to do. Just to get back in the swing of things so I can talk to you guys, and plus I'm wearing a bunch of new products that I've tried out recently, and that way I can do them without doing like a current favorites video, which I feel like every time I come back I do that and then I stop doing videos. So yeah, so this is the look. I hope you like it. It's really fun. I'm really excited for the fall to hurry up and come. I mean, I'm not really a summer girl. It's too hot for me. I love the fall and the springtime, but fall, like I love the colors and the leaves, and this is kind of pretty much what this was like inspired by. So yeah, I keep looking right here because my mirror's right here. Let me know if you know like the background or if you think I should do a different setup. I don't know. I'm kind of working with it. I wanted to do it where you could see my vanity because I did get a new vanity, and I will do a vanity tour soon once I'm finished. I do want to go get this drawer thing from IKEA to put the rest of my makeup in, and then once it's all like organized and stuff, I'll do a video with that. So if you guys have any suggestions, put them down below, and if you want to see how I create this look, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so I did do my brows off camera just because I struggle so bad with my brows. They come out looking nice sometimes. So they're a little asymmetrical, they don't match, but I want to wipe them off and redo them. So we're just going to go with it. So I guess once I get that situated and I know how to do it on camera, then I'll do it. So we're going to start off by priming my face. Well, not necessarily priming, we're going to moisturize, and what I've been using lately is the Neutrogena Hydroboost Gel Cream. I have a bunch of these little testers that my dermatologist gave me, and I just put a little bit on the back of my hand, like that, and just to bronze up my face a little bit, I've been using the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops, and this is in the color Candlelight, I believe. Yes, it's just a really pretty bronzy color, so then I put like about that much on there, and then I just go in with my fingers and mix it together. Then I just slap it on my face like that. Whoa, that is really dark, I know. And I usually don't just slap it on like that. Okay, so then I'm gonna take my hands and then I'm gonna rub it in like that. I really like the Hydroboost gel cream. I want to get the big one. It's like $20, but I have like a few more of these testers, and then after that I'm going to get it because it really helps with my dry skin. I have really dry skin, and a lot of moisturizers dry me out, and I look really flaky in the winter. I mean not the winter, the summer, because of the sun and stuff. So this helps me do like a glow from within. So there we go. Next we're going to go in with foundation. I do foundation before concealer. I do concealer after I do my eyeshadow, but I'm like always out of order. So next we're going to go in with the Hourglass, what is this? The Hourglass. Gosh, I can't speak today. I haven't done videos forever. So the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation in the color Amber. And just put it on my face like this. I've been liking this a lot. What I was using before I was using this was the Makeup Forever stick one, but I got a tan from the sun and it was not matching. It was too light, so instead of going and buying a darker shade than that, I wanted to try this, and I actually like this a lot better. I love the Makeup Forever one. The only thing that I did not like about it, I'm gonna grab a mirror. Oops, be closer. The thing I didn't like about it was the fact that it was beautiful when I first put it on. It looked like skin. It looked awesome. Really looked like foundation, like you had really nice, perfect skin. But throughout the day, it would get really, really dewy, which is weird because my skin's dry, but it was just horrible. So I'm going to go in with this is just an e.l.f. buffing brush. Really cheap brush. It's like $3. And it's awesome for blending out products, liquids, and creams like this. I was going to do a first impressions on this foundation, but I couldn't wait to use it, and the day that I wanted to wear it, I didn't have time to like set up my camera and stuff. So I couldn't do it. I'm really bad at doing first impressions because I always have products that I want to try and do in front of the camera, but I'm not one of those people who could like keep stuff in a box and like wait just to do a video on it. I have to like use it like as soon as I get it. Oh. So just work the product in there. It does blend out good. It is very yellow, I will say. The tone, well, the tint, it has a lot of yellow undertones. I know it's darker than my face, but I am trying to match my neck and like parts of my body, not necessarily my hands. My hands, especially like this arm, is a lot darker because I drive. Well, I drive with this hand, but this hand is like always in the window. So, yeah. Okay. Just put whatever's left on my eye. There we go. There's a little couple areas that, whoops, I'm making a mess. There's a couple areas that I don't feel like it completely covered, so this foundation is definitely buildable, so I'm just going to go back into this area right here and just hit those because I have like 2 little spots that I want to get through. You definitely can see through the foundation unless you really, really build it, which I like mine to look a little bit more like skin opposed to being like really, really cakey. So and then I'm going to start my eye makeup. I'm not going to set my foundation yet because I do want to do my concealer, but I like to do my eyeshadow just so it doesn't mess up or anything like that. And it also leaves time for me to color correct if I want to. So I find that I do like to use a bit of a much lighter concealer than my skin tone. So with that, I feel like sometimes it creates shadows underneath my eyes. Like it looks kind of grayish, so I do like to color correct when I do that. So I'm just going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit in the color Warm Coral, which is this orangey shade. I'm just going to use that and apply it with a Real Techniques brush. And I just like to put it underneath my eyes just because I do have a little bit of darkness. Well, who am I kidding? I have a lot of darkness underneath there. So I like to do this before I do my eyeshadow because it allows it to dry opposed to like putting it on and then going straight in with the concealer. Like I don't want the concealer to look orange or mix in with the color corrector. This kind of dries down to a powder, so I like to just sit and dry a little bit. So in the meantime, I will do my eyeshadow. Okay, so for the sake of this video, I don't always do a eyeshadow primer, but I'm going to do one today. And the one that I like to use is the Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow primer, and it's like a skin tone color. Well, not my skin tone, but someone's skin tone. I like to apply this just a little bit in the middle. And then I go in with like a blending brush, the same blending brush that I use for my, to blend out the concealer after I do my eyebrows. I use the same brush for both things. And just go through and just blend it out like that. Okay, and just to make sure that everything blends out seamlessly, Some people go over with like an eyeshadow over their eyes, over their eyelids, and then go in with their shades. What I'm going to use is like the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Just take a little bit on a blending brush. This is by Sonia Kashuk. I'm not going to give you numbers or anything because let me be real with you. Some of these eyeshadow brushes I've had forever and I don't know what brand they are. I only know that this one's Sonia Kashuk because of the shape of the handle, like that. So then I'm going to take the color, what color is this? Rice Paper by MAC. This or Rich Bitch by, what is that? What's the brand? Too Faced. It's very old. I use either that one or this one. This one's a little bit more yellowy, creamy, and the other one is more of a goldish highlight when I want to be like, bam. So I put this in my brow bone. It's really hard holding this mirror and like doing eyeshadow because I have to keep going back to the pan, so I'm just going to hold it and look over here to the side of me and hopefully you guys can do it. Like, obviously I like rice paper because I hit pan on this baby a long time ago. There's some right here. Then take it and I'll just drag it a little bit, not all the way, just a little bit, like that. Okay, so we're going to speed this up just because I started rambling. Right now I'm taking the color Rule by MAC. It's a really pretty orange peachy color. I'm going to use this as my transition color and I want to apply it with just a simple blending brush. I think I got this brush from Crown and I'm going to apply it to my crease. I go a little bit higher for my crease area just because my eyelids are, my eye space is just small in general. So I'm just going to go through and just blend that out. It's going to give me a nice wash of color. I just like to use this shade before applying other colors just because it's a good transition color for me. I'm going to do the other eye. I'm just going through and make sure everything's blended out to my liking. Next, I'm going to take the color Coppering. This is by MAC. It's a pretty copper shade. This is me attempting to give you a swatch, but it didn't really work out on camera. The color is way more intense than it picked up. And I'm going to take this with the same brush and I'm going to put this to my crease as well. And this is when I'm going to start to deepen it up a little bit. So I'm just putting that right on top of the other color, Rule by MAC. I'm putting that right on top of that. Then I'm going to go back in with the color Rule. This time I'm using a shader brush and I'm just going to pack that color on my eyelid and this is just going to give me a nice wash of color because I'm doing all of these shimmery shades in the crease area that I kind of want my eyelid to be just a simple matte color. Next I'm going in with the color Antique. It's a really beautiful brownish purpley mauve shade. That's all I can say about that. It is a I think it's like a frost. It's from MAC. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to mainly focus this on my outer crease. So I'm just going to start packing that color on. It starts to get a little bit messy, which is why I don't do my concealer first. That way I can just go back in later and clean it up with either concealer or a makeup wipe. So I'm going to do the other eye. Then take a clean brush and just go through and blend everything out. Take a little bit more Rule, which is my transition shade, and put that on there. I don't want the edges to be harsh. I just want everything to blend in nicely. Next, I'm going to take this really pretty color. It's called Contrast by MAC. It's a really pretty bluish, purpley tint. It has shimmer as well. And this is just going in the outer V. I'm not putting too much. I just wanted to deepen it a little bit more, but I'm not going like full on intensity as this color could do. I typically use a black for this, but I wanted it to be like a nice sultry eye, but for daytime. So next I'm going to go on concealer. This concealer I've been using lately is the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and I use it in the color medium. Before you guys go in on me about this color being too light, because for some reason, like, that's what I get the most. Like, oh, your foundation doesn't match, blah blah blah, whatever. I use a lighter one. This is medium. I mean, tan matches my skin completely, and if I'm gonna do concealer, I'll use it more so as a highlight than anything. So I'm gonna put this underneath my eye, like that. And I just love the applicator of this. I will say that it smells like glue. That's my opinion. Oops. Yeah, it smells like glue, like Elmer's glue, kinda. So then I take this and I go up, and that really cleans up like the eyeshadow. So when I make a mess, concealer saves me. This is why I do concealer last, because if I do it first, then how I'm gonna go back and fix it, right? You guys know what I mean, right? I said right, you didn't answer me. Right. And if I'm feeling, whoops, I'm just making everything shake. So if I'm feeling like extra, I'll put a little down here. And a little up here. I don't do like a lot up here though, just a little. All those girls are like, they do the tree thing and like down the nose. Like I don't do that because I put so much highlighter on my nose that it's really no point. They're going with the Dap Beauty Blender. Usually let it sit a minute. We're gonna let it sit. We're gonna pretend like we're letting it sit. I'll do my chin though. I usually do my chin like up here first, because that way it gives my under eye a minute to like get really tacky and really like stay. I love these concealers. I do, however, wish they had some with a little bit more yellowish undertones, because like they don't. And so I can't really get like it as bright as I want. I guess I could have added something yellow in there, but when I try to put too much stuff underneath my eyes, it starts looking really bad and really cakey. Like that MAC Light Boost, like the highlighter pen, if I mix it with concealers, sometimes it's okay, but sometimes it's like, whoa. So yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna go in and let's do this. Just blend it out. This takes me a minute to do. I do take it to my nose. My nose isn't big, so it's fine. Plus I usually, sometimes, maybe, if I feel like it, contour. So I'll go like that. Don't worry about that. That's gonna all get fixed. So I'm gonna just go across my nose. I know some of you are probably cringing, but hey, I'm not a professional. I'm not a makeup artist. I took like one class years and years ago, but I don't do this as a profession, so hey, it works for you, it works for me. It might not work for you. Just like what you do might not work for me, but we do have to do what works for ourselves. And I kind of blend out the edges here. That, and then I will go in and blend out there. Usually when I do my eyebrows, I kind of bring them down a little bit more, but I didn't. It's all good though. It's all good. Okay. And then to make sure that everything, and there's no cakiness once I set, take a little brush like this. This is a concealer brush that I got from Crown Brush. I think it's a 407. I think this is from Crown. I could be wrong. This is why I don't want to give numbers. But just go underneath my eyes like that. Kind of look up a little bit. And then I know I look crazy on camera, but that's just to make sure that there's nothing, like no like pockets of concealer underneath. You know, you get those lines. I have lines under my eyes, so like if I don't do this, the product kind of hides there. But then we're gonna go in and set everything. So to set everything, I use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Now it took me years to buy this, even though everybody was saying, I'm just going to get a bunch of it on my top. I've been seeing YouTubers rave about how awesome this powder is, and I'm like, blah blah blah, whatever, I don't need it. It's not gonna work like that anyways for me, because typically they don't. I look dull under the eyes, or doesn't set right, blah blah blah, whatever. For years I have used the same thing to set up makeup, and that is the MAC's Middle Skin Finish in the color medium dark. This one is medium golden, but that's because I ran out and I started using my mom's. But I've been using that forever, but lately it hasn't been working for me. This stuff is amazing. So first, Beauty Blender, I just bake under my eyes. You have to set that concealer, that Hourglass, not concealer, the foundation, because that crap, not crap, it's beautiful, it looks amazing, but if you don't set it, it creases, it gets into my little smile lines and everywhere. So I do this under there, I do this under my chin all the time, a little extra on the forehead, and I'm running out of the product that's on my top because I go ham on this product. I let it go in. Then I take a little bit more. A little bit more. Then take a brush, any brush, whatever brush you want. I'm just going to use this brush again. And then I just take a little bit of that product like this. Now if you are a darker complexion, more darker than me, I am NC42 in MAC. Use that as a little. Alright guys, so my camera died in the midst of me doing my eyeliner off camera. Then I went back and then my camera needed to recharge. So in the meantime, I put mascara on, and I also added a little bit of green eyeshadow underneath my waterline and my lower lash line. And that color is Humid, and it looks like this. It's really beautiful. It's by MAC. It's so freaking pretty. Looks like that. Like, I don't know if you can see. Like, oh, don't look at that. Just look under my eyes. You see? I love it because it's a pop color. When I do a pop color underneath my eye, I typically go for like a green. That's just more my speed. I think greens look nice on me. So anyways, back to the face. We're going to bronze up so I can get a little bit of glowing, a little bit of dimension, because I personally feel like my face is just round and fat, and yeah. So I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo. I totally hit pan a long time ago on this product, and I need another one, and this is in the color, I hate all these Makeup Forever stuff doesn't really have names or like colors, but anyways, it's like the darkest one. So the one that's, there's a one with a pinky toned highlighter, this one's more gold, and there's one with a little bit of a lighter contour, this one's a little bit more darker. And yeah, so I'm going to take a MAC 109 brush. I contour with this one all the time. I'm going to put this in the hollows of my cheeks and contour my face. So I do this, and then I go up. And then do this side. I like to get lots of product. Then I take a little bit and I go up here around my forehead. Kind of tones out the forehead a bit. I go like this. Sometimes I contour my nose with it. Not all the time, because sometimes it's a little too harsh, because it is definitely not like a matte bronzer, which you probably should use to contour your nose. But I use the same brush that I use for my concealer. And I just contour a little bit, because I can use this. Just like that. And I also take it like underneath my brow bone, like that. Okay. And then we're going to, I guess, do blush. I don't usually do blush. Like, we're going to go in with MAC's Peach Twist. It's a really pretty peachy color. It has like copper tones to it as well. It's shimmery. It's beautiful. I love it. And we're going to apply that with this fake Real Techniques brush that I got from like TJ Maxx, I think. Maybe $5, but I thought it was cute. I should have bought every one. So we're going to go in with that and just get lots of it. Not too much though. Put on the apples of her cheeks. Like that. I've been loving this color. I bought this for the summer. I was like, I need a summer blush. Because I use Breath of Plum all the time. Like that was like the blush I was always using. I didn't want something different. So I got this one. Okay. And then we're going to go in and highlight. And the highlight we're going to use is the, what is it called? Prosecco Pop. It's in the Becca Champagne Pop palette. It's the more yellow one. This one, not Champagne Pop. Although I do like that one, but for some reason this Prosecco Pop is beautiful. Like these colors are gorgeous. I'm going to use a fan brush from Ulta and get tons of that product out. I'm just going to put it right here. Like, look at that, like, glow. Yes! I'm like so pretty. Let me just go up a bit around my brow. I could like bathe in it. Like, can there be like a bath bomb that Lush comes out with that's like this? If there is, let me know. But like, and then when I get out, I'm looking like this. Like when I highlight, I want to look like Edward from Twilight. Like when he's in the sun. That's how I want to look. So I'm going to take a little bit on my finger. And then I like to apply it to the tip of my nose like this. Which is why I don't really put concealer on my nose when I am concealing and highlighting my face, because I know I'm going to do this and that just makes it too crazy. FYI, my boyfriend hates when I do this. I don't think he likes the gold, but I think it's beautiful. So we're going to keep it like that. And I think I'm going to take it up a notch. I'm going to put a little bit in the tear ducts of my eyes. Just blow on my little finger. Like that. And I was going to say we're done, but we do definitely need a lipstick. And just grabbing one, I'm going to use the Smashbox liquid lipstick in the color True Grit. It's beautiful brown. It does sometimes come off too brown. I say too brown just because it is still really summer and it is more of a fall color. But I'm one of those people who don't care and I'd rather use a fall color anyways. So we're going to just apply this. I love the formula of these. I like that it's not super thick. It comes off really thin, like as far as consistency wise, and it kind of reminds me of like lime crime liquid lipsticks. And the top. It's amazing how much product you get. Okay. So, there we go. And that is done. The face is done, the eyes are done, everything is done. And yeah, that's just pretty much it. I'm just going to try to make some sense of my hair because it's definitely crazy today. I don't feel like doing anything to it. So yeah, that's a look. So I hope you guys enjoy getting ready with me and I hope to see you guys again soon. I'm going to try to stick to at least doing one video a week. I'm going to try. Like I'm just going to try. But anyways, see you guys next time. Bye.